streaming on Twitch and brought to you by Commando Gaming on YouTube. We're getting back into this title with the release of the DLC and the game on Steam coming up in just a few days. We're going to spend some time doing some MechWarrior 5 in preparation for the release of the DLC, where we'll be spending a lot more time in MechWarrior 5, assuming the DLC is successful. So let's jump into it. We have a conversation with Reyna, who is our coordinator for our mission. So let's jump in.
Hi, Commander. Thanks to your efforts, the mining company have kept their word and booked us transport on a jump ship. Spears has also obtained a new mercenary ID number. So, all we need to do now is choose a new name for our merc outfits, and we're good to go. I'll leave that up to you. Once you've registered the new name, come back and see me.
Will do.
Okay, so we gotta go to our office, which is the one time we ever really use this space. This is our personal room. And we have to go to operations here and change our name. So now we have to speak to Reyna. Now that we have a new name. Wish they let us pick a different icon, but they don't. So now we have to talk to Reyna again.
Okay, Commander. Everything is set for our departure. The transport contract with the mining company is a false flag Spears and I set up with their cooperation. The mining company has legally hired us to transport cargo for them. But in reality, there is no cargo. Just a destination and some very convincing paperwork.
So, where are we headed?
We've been asked by Spears to help him out of a jam. I think we owe him.
I agree. What's he need us to do?
Spears works for Interstellar Expeditions, one of the largest archaeological collectives in the Inner Sphere. They do archaeological digs and conduct research into abandoned Star League-era facilities in the pursuit of lost technology from before the Succession Wars. One of the expedition's dig sites has come under attack. A rogue mercenary group is intent on pillaging a Star League supply depot that IE uncovered on Brookland Prime. We're going in to help protect the site. Spears will provide more detailed information on what exactly we're facing once we arrive. For now, I've uploaded the coordinates into the nav system. Before we can launch, you need to sign off on the op and get us to the system.
Roger that.
Alright, so we have a new mission. Last man standing. Situation is dire, Commander. The merc outfit Spears hired to protect the dig site has taken heavy losses and can't hold out much longer. You need to get down to the surface and reinforce them before the last of their defenses crumble. Okay. So we're going to travel now to our new objective. I want to encourage everyone to get involved in chat if you have any questions. And give us a follow. We're about a couple days away from doing our brand new Funko Pop giveaway. One of the few times you actually get Right, here we go. We have moved to the new territory where we're supposed to help our new friends who are being attacked by mercenaries. Okay, so we have to wait for our Centurion to be repaired. Let's go take a look at the Battlemechs. There's a couple things I want to do. remap some things. We're going to do the AC in the mouse bar 1, medium lasers in mouse bar 3. We're going to have our LRMs in item 3. So that'll give us a little bit more flexibility when it comes to our weapons and firing them. So we've got an AC 10, LRM 10, and 2 medium lasers right now. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop down to the planet. Available contracts. Alright, we only have one pilot, so we can only take one mech.
Attention. Prepare for Battlemechs departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Be interesting to see if this game, a year after its original release, picks up some steam, no pun intended, when it gets released on Steam.
Commander. Let's see what we've gotten ourselves into.
We'll see what happens.
I'm picking up one friendly, just ahead of your current position. Unidentified enemy units engaging.
Copy that.
Got a friendly force here. Friendly mech.
Target acquired.
Let's try to help him out.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Good work.
go.
Proceed to the dig site. Looks like the hostiles have launched another attack wave.
Roger
Move
that.
to the dig
On the
site.
move.
It's our friend. Let's go check out our friend. See what our friend is here. Hopefully he can help us. What is this? It's a blackjack. It's in pretty bad repair. Is it a blackjack? Yeah, it's a blackjack. Alright, at least he didn't die. So we're able to save at least one person so far. Cost us some armor though. I think we're gonna have a lot of heavy fighting in this mission. This is a campaign mission, so I've done it before. It's fairly straightforward.
Another friendly under attack,
my
Commander.
goodness.
Straight ahead.
It's a
You
lot of
made it.
enemy vehicles.
Thank God. Pick a target and have at them. I could use the help.
Seems a little unfair, I gotta say. See if we can help him
Target
out.
acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Be smart about this. We don't have a lot of armor to burn here.
Target
See
destroyed.
if we can take some of these targets out at
Target
long
acquired.
range without taking any
destroyed.
damage.
Target destroyed.
Okay. Still got some more enemy targets here. Looks like we got a friendly Jenner. Let's hook up with him.
Target acquired.
Let's try to hit them. Important tip here. This pilot cannot die, so don't be afraid to let him do some heavy lifting.
Target acquired.
It's a
Target.
hell of a lot easier clearing these bastards out with some help, Commander. Spears send you?
Yeah, said you guys needed some reinforcements.
That's an understatement. My entire lance was wiped out. They came down on us like a ton of bricks, out of nowhere. Wave after wave. Been holding them off as best I can, but I don't think I could have held out much longer.
Well, we're here now, and we've got your back.
I appreciate that. Seriously. Can't tell you how good it is to see some friendly faces.
Okay, so we've got the friendly
We still need to
blackjack, which
protect
we
this
saved,
site.
and we have the friendly.
Copy that, but they'll be coming back soon
Yeah.
enough. Like I said, they attack in waves, and they haven't shown any signs of letting up.
I saw some defensive turrets. Those should help.
Yeah, I set them up when they started digging. There's a turret generator close by, up on the hill. It cycled off after the third or fourth wave hit us. It's still off at the moment. You want to try cycling it back on? I'll watch your 6.
Sure thing.
Hostile contacts, inbound.
Looks like a
Then
mix
the
of
dig
airborne
site,
and enemy
activate
armor,
the
Commander.
turret. I think we have to go over here. It's been a while since I've done this mission. There we go. We gotta activate that turret
Target
over there.
acquired.
In the meantime, we'll take out some targets on the way.
Target destroyed.
Need a power generator. Okay.
Turrets are now
There we go.
online and
Turrets
active,
are on.
Commander.
Target acquired.
Okay, this is a good
Target
firing position.
destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Take out those choppers first.
Target destroyed.
Weapons carriers.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Hit.
Target acquired.
Nice shooting. There's a repair bay we can use. First, you need to cycle on the second turret generator.
Okay, I'm on it.
Okay, where's the second
Multiple
turret
hostiles
generator?
converging on your location, Commander. I'm picking up 10, 12 bogies this time.
I told
Over
you, these
here?
guys never quit.
There it is. There's the second turret generator.
Target acquired.
turret generator going.
Target acquired.
Second turret generator down.
Target acquired.
Let's kill some tanks.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Try to use your lasers on the softer targets.
Target destroyed.
Save your heavy firepower for the heavier armor targets, and that'll definitely serve you well. Alright.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Ooh, got a whole bunch of targets coming in here. Try to engage at range.
Target destroyed.
Save our
Target
armor
acquired.
for
Target
heavier
destroyed.
threats.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Nice. Nice teamwork.
Target acquired. Target
Enemy dropship approaching, Commander. Looks like they're bringing in the heavy guns.
Alright, we're gonna repair our mech now. So this is the only
Son of a
mission
bitch.
where you can
They're
use this
fielding two
repair
medium
bay.
mechs. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Let's go get them.
Let's do that right now.
system offline.
Repairing to repair our armor.
Target acquired.
I've got an assassin and a griffin. Definitely focus on the assassin first. It's a nice easy kill, probably. The AI will tend to try to circle you to get to your rear. You have to kind of counter that.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
Target
Nice
acquired.
quick kill on that. I got a griffin. Go get that griffin. We like to take the legs if we can. Try to maximize salvage here. Going for the legs. lost his primary weapon. Pretty much an easy target to rescue.
Keep out the last of them, Commander.
There we
Hell
go.
of a job. Spears will be impressed, as he should be. A new Merc outfit is already on its way to secure the site. Hang tight for now. I'm coming to pick you up.
Alright, nice
Copy
easy
that.
mission there.
Hey, Commander. Just wanted to say thanks for the rescue. Things were getting pretty grim.
Get wrecked, Griffin. Hey, Crusader65, how are you doing?
Good
I don't know if you play this game
I
now
don't think I
or
could have
you're
held that much
interested in
longer
playing
myself
it when
if
it
you
gets
hadn't dropped
released
it.
on
I appreciate it.
Steam in a couple days.
I'm glad we were able to help. Just wish we'd gotten here sooner.
Me too.
Right, so I actually
You know,
saved
we
2
could always
pilots
use another
here.
pilot. One with your skills, he'd come in awful handy. What do you think?
After today, hell, it'd be an honor to serve with you, Commander.
Then consider it done. Welcome aboard.
Alright, so we got a new pilot. And a Jenner. So the AI, the Crusader 6.5, you're not wrong. So the AI looks bad. So that is only an issue if you don't play with your friends. So we got a Jenner gifted to us, along with a pilot. So if you play with your friends, this is actually a really fun game. But it gets a little tedious if you're not playing with your friends. So fair warning. Laser. Right, we hardly took any damage because we repaired. Yeah, it's a very fun game to play with friends. And I'm actually just playing enough here so I can level it up so I can play multiplayer with our friends with the release of the DLC. So that's what I'm doing here. And then we'll have our friends play multiplayer with us. All right. All right. So as usual, we have to go see Reyna again. So now we have a Jenner available, and we have the Centurion available. Do some repairs on the Centurion. Let's look at the Jenner, see if there's some stuff we want to do to the Jenner here. Let's look at details here. So what we're gonna, one thing I always do with Jenners, whether it's Battletech Advanced or with this game, is I take the jump jets off. Jump jets in general are not worth very much on MechWarrior 5. I think they're pretty much garbage. So let's see. We don't have any SRMs available. Okay, so what that does do, however, lets us max the armor on this mech for now, and then we'll try to, let's see, we can upgrade a few things. So let's do reinforced arms. That's very useful on a Jenner. Don't want to upgrade the gyro because I might want to do that on my Centurion. So we increase the armor. I don't need jump jets on this thing, so I'm perfectly happy with trading the armor for the jump jets. This will make this mech much more survivable. I also want to do this with the Javelin. I didn't do it before, but I want to do it now. We're going to take off the jump jets. And we're going to trade off the jump jets for maxing the armor. We lost a gyro upgrade kit. Okay. We have another ton available. So what if we do another heat sink? It'll just make it easier to maintain our firing pace with this javelin. Yeah, the jump jets in MechWarrior 5 are not worth the tonnage. We can have discussions about Battletech Advanced, but for MechWarrior 5, the jump jets really aren't very useful. So let's strip those out. So we got to talk to Reyna. This gets a little tedious early on in this game. It's not so much of a factor later, but anytime you advance the story, you have to go talk to Reyna. And early on, it happens a lot.
Hi, Commander. Excellent work protecting that dig site. Spears thinks you did a hell of a job. A chip off the old block were his exact words. Referring to your father, of course. That's quite the compliment coming from him. As you know, your father and Spears did a lot of work together over the years. Proved quite lucrative too, for both of them. Hopefully, we can continue that relationship.
Let's hope so.
But we need more than one client if we're going to survive out here. That's what I wanted to talk with you about. Our next move. We're operating with a clean slate now, thanks to the new mercenary ID number Spears provided. A whole new name, new outfit. Now we need to get to work rebuilding our capabilities and establishing our reputation. Won't be easy, but nothing worth doing ever is. You up for it?
What do you think?
I think we better get started then. Plenty of war zones in the inner sphere where we can pick up work. A few safe harbors as well. Places we can hire more pilots, get our hands on cheap supplies. First, we need to earn some sea bills to pay for it all. Other than that, I see a bright future ahead of us, Commander.
Me too.
Speaking of the future, we have a pending transmission from IE already. Seems Spears has put the word out to his colleagues that we can be trusted to get the job done. Before diving right in, I recommend we head to one of the industrial hubs in this region. Pockets of relative stability where we can acquire new equipment and mechs, hire new pilots. We have more mechs than MechWarriors at the moment, so it would be good to expand the ranks. Repairs are cheaper in these regions too. Either way, I've marked the location of the IE contract on the star map. It's there whenever you're ready.
Roger that. Thanks, Rihanna.
You're welcome, Commander.
Okay, so basically what she's saying is we can go to an industrial hub where we can get supplies, resources, mechs, pilots, etc. before we take on our next mission, which is exactly what we're going to do. So let's go to the console. And we're going to look at the barracks. Are there any pilots here we want to hire? No pilots available. So let's look at the star map. I'm going to click through this because I've done this many a time. So feel free to see it at your leisure. So we're here at Brokelland. Are there any missions here? Don't think there are. So we can go to Haynesville, which is an industrial hub, which will give us the option to purchase mechs, equipment, etc. So let's go over to Haynesville. It'll take us 13 days to get there. These travel times are a little too fast for lore, but we're gonna just kind of pretend that they're not quite as fast as they are. But not a big deal. All right, so here we are. We're in a hub. Now, let's look at the barracks. So we currently have one pilot, which we just picked up, which is Lieutenant Freeman. So let's look at the barracks and see what other pilots
I'm
there
just
are for
here
hire.
chilling. You know where to find me.
So when you look at pilots, you want to look at their highest possible rating, which is how high they can go. So in this case, the best pilot here would be Lieutenant Jameson. He can get to level 19. You're going to go through pilots a lot.
Ready for action. Nice dropship, but
Okay, so our
boring as
hiring
hell.
cost is pretty expensive, but this will allow us to drop 3 mechs. So, but they're low potential pilots, Crusader 6.5, but that's okay because early on, you're going to be trading pilots out on a regular basis. So for right now, this Lieutenant Jameson will be fine. So we'll hire him.
Ready, sir. Let's get to work.
So now we have 3 pilots available. In
Ready,
fact,
sir.
I would
Let's get to
argue
work.
that we should probably hire a 3rd or 4th
I'm
just to
just
make sure we
here
can
chilling.
rotate them.
You know where to find me.
It's expensive, but it'll be worth it. So let's hire this pilot as well.
You ready to stop wasting my time?
Okay, so let's look at the market. We've got Locusts available. We've got a Shadowhawk available. We can't afford any of these. But we're going to take some missions, so that'll be fine. Equipment. Let's see. Let's look at missiles. I'd like to purchase an SRM-6. We're going to do SRM-6. You know, we're going to hold off on that. We're going to wait until we get some more money. Okay, so if we go to the Battlemechs now, if you do changes to your Battlemechs at an industrial hub, it's much less expensive and a lot faster. So for example, I'm going to upgrade the gyro on my Centurion. Nothing else that I want to change right now, so it'll take 4 days and 20,000 C-bills. So now we have the Centurion, the Jenner, and the Javelin all available, and we have enough pilots for all 3. So let's see if we can find ourselves some missions here. So when you go out to the main map again, in the star map, you're going to see that we have several planets that have missions. So let's head to D-Berry here and set course. So now that we have 3 mechs and 3 pilots, I can actually do multiplayer. So I'm going to be talking to our friends in our Discord and see who's available to play and win, and we'll try to rotate friendly pilots that have the game into our games. So we have 3 available contracts. We have a level 10, we have a defense, and we have a raid. Pending transmission. Co-op is now available, so that's just letting you know that you can play with your friends. Okay, we have that mission available. We're going to do ordnance, we're going to do Be Our Shield, which is a defense mission. Alright, so for salvage, we're going to take 2, we're going to take 1 damage protection, 1 salvage. I guess we'll do a C-bill payout. And actually, let's take the C-bills back and do 2 damage coverage. Damage coverage is actually just insurance that will pay for your repairs. Since we're using AI pilots, I tend to get more damage coverage because your AI pilots will take a lot of damage. All right. So we have the ability to add our other pilots. So let's add in Leon Friedman. We'll put him in the Jenner. And we'll put Lieutenant Jameson in the Javelin. So that lets us take 3 mechs for the mission. And let's jump into it. So as your as the mech commander, you also need to give your AI pilots direction on what they should and should not attack. So I'll go over that as we play. Right, so this is our first real mission with close to a lance. It would be great if we could get some more mechs so we could drop with a full lance. Hopefully this won't take too long to load. Hopefully we're not frozen here. A little concerned we might be frozen. Let's give it another second. There we go. We unfroze.
Commander, I have received an SOS from the position marked on your tactical display. Enemy forces are advancing on their position, and we are the only friendly forces present in the area.
Okay, so there's our allies, our pilots. We need to go over here to where our objective is.
Sorry, Commander, I can't attack it.
Forming on you.
So you use the F1, 2, 3, and 4 keys, and 5 keys to control what your
We're
allies
in target
do.
location, and not a moment too soon.
So let's get up into this
Recon reports that the hostiles are still on a
crater.
collision course with our position.
For some reason,
Get
the
ready for
settlements
them.
like to get set up in craters. I'm not sure why. So let's get into this crater.
Mercenary Lance, welcome to Delta Checkpoint. We appreciate your help.
I'm going to get to the high ground here. Oh, we got enemy targets.
Target acquired.
Got a...
Unable, Commander, sorry.
I'm going to have my lance focus
Commander's target, group up.
Acquired.
on the locust. And provide some fire support. them
acquired.
focus on the Locust. 2 mechs should have no problem taking out a Locust, even with AI pilots. So I'm going to work on the other targets.
Target destroyed. Target.
Yeah!
Target acquired.
What we got? We got a VTOL.
Target.
Enemy reinforcements spotted in the area. They look like they're heading your way.
Focus target received, Commander.
Right, I'm telling my target, my Lance to focus fire on a harasser.
Target acquired.
We also have an enemy Jenner. Some serious enemy forces coming in.
Target acquired.
Got another one.
Focus fire on that Jenner.
Lance target engaged.
Got my Lance working on that spider.
New target acquired.
They should be able to handle the spider, so I'm going to work on this VTOL here.
Target
Don't ignore the
Appears to be
VTOLs, because they'll
bringing in
do
additional
significant
reinforcements.
damage
Brace yourselves.
Wilco, focusing fire.
if you just leave them alone. They will take out buildings very quickly. So this is where you kind of have to rely on your friendly pilots to do some things on their own.
Hostiles detected.
Commando.
They've reached the perimeter.
Two commandos. Too much of a threat. Against me, but they are taking me away from protecting the base.
Target acquired.
I got it.
Herbie,
Targeting info updated.
New target acquired.
They've destroyed a supply warehouse.
don't worry about them doing some damage to the base. They're going to do some damage. There's nothing you can do about it. There's that Jenner that we saw earlier. This is actually good salvage, so let's get in close. Go right after his legs.
Critical. Target destroyed.
Okay, there we go. So if we take out the legs, that means the Jenner will be available for salvage.
Target acquired.
Got 8 more enemies to take out, though.
Shifting to your target, Commander. Residential building destroyed.
Get our allies to focus fire on our target.
Damage to the facilities is minor at the moment, Commander. But we cannot allow such damage to cascade. Do what you can to draw the enemies away from here.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Where'd that Irby go? There was an Irby in here somewhere. Where'd he go? Oh, maybe he got destroyed.
Target acquired.
Focusing on issue target.
Okay. Now the enemy comes in waves. So when there's just one target left, one of the things I tend to do is let my lance take care of it, so we can
Hostiles are escalating their assault on your
save our
position,
armor
Commander.
for the next wave.
Be careful.
Waiting for the next enemy force to come in. This will be the last enemy force. Pretty significant force here.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Target received. Engaging.
Let's keep focusing fire.
New target acquired.
Alright, we got a Phoenix Hawk.
Target has been updated.
That's really nice salvage, actually.
You heard the commander. Take that target.
I'm already taking a lot of hard hits here. I gotta be careful.
Target acquired.
Try to use some missiles on this guy.
Engaging with lance.
Target destroyed.
Here we go. There goes the Phoenix Hawk. Oh, we got a Blackjack. It's a serious threat.
Go. Focusing fire.
He's gonna be the last threat here, so I'm gonna try to flank him.
Shared target identified.
Copy. Lance target identified.
Moving here.
Target destroyed.
Well
There we
done,
go.
Commander.
That's all the
The
targets.
area is secure.
Okay. Looked like we took too much damage on that mission, which is a nice thing to see. Alright, let's look at the mission results. Alright, Crusader 6-5. See you next time. Okay, so we have a spider available. Oh, we don't have enough money for it. So close. Not a spider's that great salvage, but okay. All right, we got some repairs. Got some repairs to do. Oh, hey Simmons, the Xbox version is coming out on the 27th, if I'm not mistaken. So the release on the 27th is Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, and the DLC all on the same day. That's my understanding. Okay, so we have some available contracts here. But we need to wait for those repairs. Okay, so we can wait for the Centurion, wait for Jenner and the Centurion. Okay, so we have all of our mech spec availability. Yeah, Simmons, if you play with the PlayStation or the Xbox, this might be a good option for you. I do think it's much better on the PC. Posture check. Okay, posture check. Fair enough. Let's look at the missions we have available. Ordnance disposal, which is a raid. So let's see if we can risk this a little bit. We'll increase the shares that we'll take. That will reduce the amount of money that we'll get paid for repairs. So we're kind of taking a chance there. But it'll be worth it. Alright, let's jump into this mission. Ordnance disposal. So it's a raid. So we're going to take all of our sane pilots. Oh, that's nice, Simmons. You're always very generous. So we're going to be playing a lot of co-op with this title. Once it's released in Steam, a lot of the people in our Discord are very interested in playing co-op, so we're probably going to be playing a lot of co-op. So you and your friend are, of course, are welcome. Uh-oh, our Jenner has got some problems. Darn it. Yeah, we lost 2 medium lasers. Oh, that was a failure on my part, so we're going to have to replace those. It's going to take 11 days. Make sure the Javelin didn't lose anything. No, the Javelin is good to go. Alright, so we're going to have to wait our 11 days for the Jenner to be fully repaired. Okay. So now we're going to confirm our Lance, and we're going to launch this raid. Yeah, Simmons, the plan is that this game will be completely cross-platform.
Attention. Prepare for Battlemechs departure.
So you're going to be able to play with your friend who's on an Xbox and your friend that's on a PlayStation.
Reactor
And you
online.
can be on a PC. For
Sensors
multiplayer,
online.
you can all play together.
Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Enemy forces have a series of warehouses in the area that our
Okay,
employer
got some
wants destroyed.
warehouses
Move
we
to the
need to
marked
destroy.
points and take them out. There is a high amount of hostile activity in the area, Commander, so don't stick around any longer than you have to.
Feel better if we had a full lance instead of a partial lance. I'd also feel better with friends instead of my AI pilots, but we'll make the best of this here. This is a raid. It should be
Target acquired.
fairly easy. Now your pilots will attack targets of opportunity
Got another one.
Acquired.
on their own.
Lance.
But it's always good to coordinate your pilots.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Let them go after the harasser or the spider.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
I'll take these other targets.
Wilco, focusing fire.
Actually, I'm gonna have them go after the locust. I'll take the spider.
Red Tango down. Coordinate fire on the commander's target.
Destroyed.
Goes that spider.
Target acquired. Target.
Target is down.
Target destroyed.
Yeah.
Okay, so in this area, you're going to see that we have a building that we need to blow up. One of the things you can do is literally just walk through the building. There we go, there's that target.
Falling in behind you.
Target acquired.
We got an assassin.
Target group up.
It's a very light medium. As you can see, it's trying to circle around
Target
us.
acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target acquired.
I got it.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Come on, guys. There's 2 choppers left. We should be able to handle this without too much trouble.
Wilco, focusing fire. Yeah.
There we go. Target down.
Target destroyed.
There's a lot more VTOLs in this game than you would see in actual Battletech. VTOLs are actually a fairly rare technology, but MechWarrior 5 was pretty liberal in the use of VTOLs. You just kind of have to not worry about it.
Taking too much damage. Component lost.
Tango down.
Jenner lost a component. That's not good. Let's do some of the heavy lifting here.
Target
building.
destroyed. was a great showing, Commander.
Right.
Our benefactor will be pleased with our success. Now
That's
get
it
back
for
to the
this
dropship
raid.
ASAP.
Moving into formation, Commander.
So it looks like the Jenner took some damage there, so we'll have to do some repairs. There's going to be lots of repairs in this game.
Target acquired. Target.
Enemy destroyed.
Right, let's head to evac. Yeah, the Jenner looks like it lost a torso. So we're going to have some more medium lasers to replace. There's our ship. Leopard looks so much bigger than you would expect. You can attack your Leopard.
Happy you made it out of there alive, Commander.
You
Stand
can't
by
destroy
for
your own Leopard, so people like to attack it when they're going back to base. So let's look at our results here. Ooh, okay, so we have a spider available and a locust available. Insufficient salvage shares. So we'll take the spider. Let's see. Take the medium laser and the medium laser here. Because we tend to go through medium lasers. So now we're going to have enough mechs for so we're going to repair the Javelin. I gotta say, is holding up like a champ here. Let's see. Improved like actuators. Yeah, we're just gonna do repair all here. The Jenner, I know, lost some lasers. Yep, here they are. Okay. It's going to take 24 days to repair that Jenner. Centurion, only 3 days. Let's look at this spider now. Let's see. It's going to take a lot of money to repair this spider. So we might have to wait until we get to a industrial zone. Actually head to the industrial zone right now. Let's go to Brodus here. Go to the industrial zone and do some repairs. Okay. Right, so let's look at the barracks first and foremost. Right, so there's some better pilots here than what we have. So let's go to our pilot roster. We can afford a couple more pilots. So
Ready for mission briefing and drop. Ready for mission briefing and drop preparations.
So let's take Lieutenant Jansen here.
I'm just here.
Won't let you down, Commander. I've trained for this.
Hollinsworth.
Finally! Got something for me?
Hey, Lightly, how are you doing today? We're playing some MechWarrior 5 in preparation for its release on Steam. Okay, so let's look at this spider. Actually, let's look at the market. There's a spider available. There's an urban mech available. There's a javelin. But I know we can repair this spider for a lot cheaper. So let's see what we can do with this spider. Ooh, it needs a new engine. Okay, so we'll take out the engine. Take out this medium laser. We're gonna take out... this is an ugly spider. Does not have any hard points for anything heavier than we can put in one medium laser. Alright, so put that in. We're going to put in the new engine. Max armor, repair all, and start work. So this is not the best spider in the world, but it's a lot cheaper than the spiders that we could buy, so we're gonna have to live with it. Terrible. Alright, so we have a high reward quest here. Or we can go to... Let's do this. Let's check out this high reward quest. Oh, Thomas, you're pooping in for a few? Very inappropriate, Thomas. We're just playing some MechWarrior 5, Thomas. Please don't leave your poop laying around the mech base. Okay. We have one available contract here. Armed robbery. Merc Company has left its mech repair depot undermanned while they prepare to leave the system. There's a minimal presence around the garage where valuable components or possibly a mech under repair might be found. Take out their head of security and the remaining outfit is bound to withdraw. Okay. Right, so let's maximize our salvage. C-bills. Accept. And now we have the ability to take 3 pilots. So we have a bit of a conundrum here in that I don't want to put one of our good new pilots in a spider because they're prone to just getting destroyed. So we'll put Lieutenant Jameson in our... Wait, our spider's not ready. Let's see what's going on with our spiders. Our spider... let's see. If we put the spider in... "7 days till mission start." Wait. Okay, so now we have 4 mechs. So now we have 4 mechs to play with. So we have a full lance finally.
Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
I mean, our lance is
Reactor
a
online.
centurion,
Sensors
a javelin,
online.
a jenner,
Weapons
and a spider.
online.
So we're not overpowering by
All
any
systems
means,
nominal.
but it's a lot better than we started with an
The
hour
only
and
thing
12 minutes
standing
ago.
between us and this company's supplies is their leader, Anders Willman. Take him out, and we'll be able to get our salvage crews
So this is
planet-side.
basically an assassination
Weapons forces have
mission.
mostly fled the area.
If we take
We
out
should
the head
still
of
expect
security,
some resistance.
we will succeed.
Moving in behind you, Commander.
Right, so we have a full company, full lance. Exciting. So we gotta isolate the head of security and put all of our mechs
Target acquired.
into a position to take him out.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
I have LRM, so I'm going to focus on taking out the balls first.
Destroyed.
Add 1 more to my kill count.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Enemy mech destroyed. Haha. Target eliminated.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Right, we got our assassination target.
Focus target received.
Everybody,
Commander.
focus fire on that Phoenix Hawk. Let's get him to crumble. The rest of the force will crumble if we take him out.
New target acquired.
We have your target, Commander.
Focusing on the legs. Trying to maximize the chance of aid.
New target acquired.
Targeting info updated.
Let's go, guys. There's 4 of us and 1 of him. He's got... should have no weapons yet. There we go.
Alright, Willman is out of the picture, and we'll be able to get ourselves some of his much-needed resources. And hey, the inner sphere is a better place without him.
Target acquired.
Now let's pack it in before their friends arrive.
You heard the
Herbie.
Commander. Take that target.
Let's hit that Irby. a weapon off the Herbie.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Acquired.
What do we got left?
Target.
Yeah.
Gotta flee.
On the commander's target.
Just flee.
Mech destroyed.
There we go. Getting some hard hits there, but still a fairly straightforward, quick mission here. See, you might be able to tell my mech is limping a little bit. That's because I've got structural damage on one of my legs.
Forming on the commander.
But all in all, given the mechs that we have to work with here, that was a pretty smooth mission. Not get any mechs as salvage. We'll just take the best components we can and call it a day. Alright, so we got a Locust. You took the risk, Commander. It looks like it paid off in spades for both of us. Your salvage crew managed to dig up a pretty decent haul for me, including an operational mech chassis. None of my clients are in the market for a scout mech, so consider it part of your payment. Will probably be in your unit more good than it will me. Okay. Hey, so we got a Locust. That's sadly better than our Spider. So let's look at this Locust. So this Locust is a machine gun Locust. It's got 2 machine guns, 2 medium lasers. It is still significantly better than what we have to work with in the Spider. Okay, so at this point, we might as well actually travel back to the hub to do these repairs. See what's in the market. Nothing too exciting. Alright, so let's get our repairs done first. Uh-oh. See, did we lose a component? Or is this just repairs? Nope, just repairs. 3 days to get the Javelin up. 7 days to get the Centurion up. I'm gonna probably do some work on the Jenner. We'll repair the Spider. Alright, so let's look at the market for equipment. make some tweaks to the Centurion here. We're going to edit the loadout. I'm going to edit the loadout on the Centurion here. We're going to take off the AC-10, which means we take out the AC-10 ammo. I'm going to do the AC-5 burst fire. Put in the ammo, AC-5 ammo. Alright, so that gives me a little bit of extra tonnage. So what if we take out the LRM-10? Let's check the market. I'm going to get the LRM-15 stream. We're going to put that in using that extra tonnage. So that gives me an LRM-15. Gives me just a little bit more firepower. Since I tend to use the LRMs because I'm the only... The AI does not do a good job with shooting down VTOLs, so that's why I take the heavy lifting there. Okay. Actually, yeah, we should put the reinforced arms on the side that has the AC weapon. Alright, now we can max armor. Okay, so we're going to have a little bit more armor to play with, slightly more firepower. I like that. It's going to take 37 days, no problem. Now, let's see, in the market... I'd like to see if we can improve. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to tweak the Jenner here. What we're going to do is we're going to take out the SRM-4s. Regular SRM-4s. We're going to take out this jump jet. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put in the SRM-4 Inferno. And that gives us just a little bit more armor too. So the SRM-4 Inferno will increase the heat of our enemies, which will increase the chances of a mech shutdown, which will increase our salvage. And the Locust is just a Locust. So no pluses or minuses there. On that note, we're going to end this stream. I'm going to be back tomorrow. We'll be playing some more, quite a bit more MechWarrior 5 in the daytime tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, because in 2 days we're going to have the release of the DLC, and we'll probably be playing a whole lot of MechWarrior 5, assuming that the release is well received. We'll see you next time. I'll be back tomorrow morning for some